Welcome to the
Pew,
where we are passively promoting.
But we won't say what.
We won't say what.
And we're not pointing at any box above our heads.
No.
And don't try to make us.
No, because we won't do it. So I don't even know if there's a box up there, but if there is,
we're not pointing at it.
We don't even know about it.
We can't see it. No, nothing there. Spit or swallow?
Yeah, that's the question. That's the question on everybody's lips.
Or at least on ours.
Or in RuPaul's case, in everyone's mouth.
Yeah, your spit.
In her mouth. It was drool, I tell you.
Okay. So we were debating whether Hillary Clinton spits or swallows. And the reason we were thinking about Hillary is because she's been wrapped up in that whole scandal about her emails and was she using her Yahoo account to do State Department business. We don't care about any of that.
Well, the natural progression is, does she spit or swallow?
Right, does she swallow cum or spit it out? You know,
I already know the answer to that question.
What is it?
She absolutely spits.
Why would you say that?
Oh, please. Can you see her swallowing anything?
Well,
she,
yeah,
not only does
she's
she
kind of
spit,
chunky.
Not only does she, yeah, but not
So
only
she's
does
been
she
swallowing
spit,
a lot.
well,
lately.
but not cum, believe me. She spits, and not only does she spits with contempt.
Well, that's only
You man, make me put your cum in my mouth. She's not like a woman to swallow. I don't know where that dick's been. Oh yes, I do. All over what's in his dress.
Now you know.
She spits.
We'll be right back.
And now a word from our sponsor. Welcome back to the Pew.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the View.
So we got a box of magazines last week, finally, after months of nagging, it seems. It's the issue of
It's
Chrome.
the issue of Chrome. And why didn't you tell me you got them?
Michael on the cover.
Why didn't you tell me you got those?
Apparently available in Mexico only,
Yeah.
but not even in all of Mexico, because I was just in Mexico last month and we didn't see it.
Or so they say.
Michael was looking through photographs, trying to organize them, and he found this very funny photograph, which we're not going to try to show it on screen. We're taking a picture of it and flashing it now. And basically, it was a trip to Chicago where there was a little incident.
Yes, we had, after these, we would go to these cities, and then after the clubs, we would have outlaw parties in abandoned buildings. And on this occasion, we had an outlaw party in a factory. And half the fun of an outlaw party is when it's busted by the police. And the police it was in such an out-of-the-way location that even the police wouldn't come there. And they just didn't care. And they let the party go on for, an hour and a half. And so we set the building on fire. Or somebody set the building on fire.
And did somebody come?
Yes, so the fire department came.
Arson, yet another felony to add to your list.
That's insinuating, again, that's the second felony you've insinuated that I've committed on camera that I haven't committed.
Okay.
So no, don't take another pill, and no, I did not set a building on fire.
Not guilty.
Not guilty. But somebody obviously set the building on fire because we have proof of it right here.
As you
And
gleefully stand in front of the flames.
No, look at the expression on my face. I'm saying, who set the building on fire? That's what it says. That's what that expression says.
Okay, we'll flash it again.
It says, who set the building on fire?
The viewers will decide.
In fact, it says more than that. It says, who set the building on fire?
This is wrong.
Yes. Somebody should go to jail for this, it says. But you decide. Now.
Yeah, I should have. Because no.
Bitches want to know.
Bitches want to know. When Michael...
Jason Bar Dallas wants to know when can Michael come to Chicago?
The same city where we set the building on fire. And
you're still not allowed to leave.
What's the second part of the question?
And have you spoken to RuPaul recently?
Second part.
Since spitting in her mouth?
Since spitting in her mouth, I've spoken to her, yes. Okay.
I don't think Michael can leave New York yet.
I can leave New York with permission from my parole officer.
Okay.
And I have spoken to RuPaul since spitting in her mouth, but not since coming home. Fenton Bailey from World of Wonder, the production company that just...
More about them later.
More about them later. What are we erasing?
Nothing. Evidence.
Well, what did you do to erase? I saw something there. Okay, we'll find out in a minute. No, Fenton says that, she wrote that thing. It might have been her book about the drool or whatever. But Fenton says that everything is well between us. But not well enough, I guess, for us to talk on the phone.
Kristen Stratton wants to know if Michael had a big welcome back party from his friends when he came back to New York City. And funny you should mention that, because there was a big party. And everyone was abuzz about it.
Was I there?
Yes, remember the Christopher Comp?
Oh, that party, yeah.
Everyone was talking about it and why they weren't invited.
Yes. Well, they weren't invited because I didn't invite anybody. If you remember that time, I was very busy doing all of this media.
All this
very busy doing all the media.
Pulled in all directions.
But
TV, radio.
You were there, you saw it.
Newspapers, magazines.
Well, he's being facetious, but he was there and he did see it. So he understands. And so when Christopher said, do you want to have a party? I said, yes, I want to have a party, but I don't have time to do it myself. So you'll have to invite everybody. And he invited not everybody.
He invited a certain number of people.
He invited the first 10 people
that came to his mind.
And then
it wasn't really
screw everybody else.
It wasn't that. It was that I didn't invite anybody because I felt that it wasn't my place to be inviting people since Christopher was organizing it.
Yeah.
And Michael was very busy.
My excuse too.
So once the photo went out of the party, then people who didn't get invited or didn't get invited, they were very upset
and haven't spoken to
there
me
were
since.
some hurt feelings.
And some haven't spoken to me since. It was funny, they could forgive me for the crime, but not for the crime of not inviting them to the dinner party, which is says something, I think.
The thing is that it was a party thrown by our friend who invited us to the party.
And when I explained that to them, that person said, and we know who that person is, that person said, well, you could have told him to invite me. I mean, well, then I might as well be doing the inviting myself.
Right, it's not like all these friends who were upset invited Michael to a party, a welcome home party.
Right. I mean,
which they easily could have organized, and they did.
Yeah, Christopher's the one who organized it. So.
All right.
And I'm not saying that to blame it on Christopher, I'm saying that, like you said, and then they could have hosted it,
Tune in next time.
All right, bye.